Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America.
Made in America. I know that's right, because this could only happen in America. No disrespect to my fellow Americans. But yeah, this could only be happening in America, because this right here, this whole candidacy, presidency, whatever, is playing out to be a fiasco. Seriously, it really is, because we are watching right now. This has got to be what? Live TV. Like, this is like a live sitcom that we're watching. And we're the audience. We're the audience, and we're watching them act this thing out for us. And it's hilarious. But anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit late because I was trying to get this video out yesterday. Because yesterday, this is when it was really, really, popping and fresh. Your boy here, what the D-man calls him, what he calls him, Sleepy Joe. Yeah, but your boy here calling the American people garbage. Garbage, like, out loud. Live, you know what I'm saying? And then they tried to cover it up and fix it up. Oh, he didn't really mean that. He didn't really mean it like that. Well, that's what he said. He said the American people that are voting for Trump, standing behind Trump, are garbage. Let's listen, shall we? And I'm going to try to be very careful, because when I tried to upload this yesterday, they gave me a copyright and told me it wouldn't be allowed to be shown because of some videos that were floating all over the line. But for me, no. So let's go. Let's try it again. Hopefully the people down there at YouTube will be a little more lenient, because it is the next day. And these videos are everywhere.
And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something.
Pause. I'm going to pause right there, because, see, this whole thing with this Puerto Rico, listen. These are my opinions. Listen, let me put that out there as my disclaimer. Okay, these are my opinions based on what I'm sitting back and I'm watching from my point of view. Okay, and from what I've heard from the joke, because I did hear it. And he was not talking about the people. He's talking about Puerto Rico. So, let me ask y'all a logical question. Is Puerto Rico, is it filthy? Is it trashy? Because I tell y'all all the time, I live in the hood. I don't make no mistakes. I don't hide that. I'm not ashamed of that. You know what I mean? My home is beautiful, but I live in what is known as a hood. If someone were to come up to me and ask me, is the neighborhood trashy? I'm going to say, yeah, because it is. So what everybody get all offended for, I don't understand. This is why I keep saying people really need to grow up. Grow up. Pull your panties out your booty. Grow up. Seriously. That is what a comedian does. That is in the whole job description of a comedian. They make jokes about real live, about their family, friends, about their lives. They take real life incidents and they put a comical spin on it. So I ask again, is Puerto Rico, certain parts of Puerto Rico, trashy? Is it? Because it was a joke. I mean, if the comedian stands up and tells a joke about red jumpsuits and I happen to be wearing a red jumpsuit, do that mean he was talking about me? No. That means he's talking about red jumpsuits. I just happen to be wearing one. So, for real, like that one right there. But we gonna watch this. Matter of fact, let me see. I think I got that right here. Let's check this out for a minute. Let's just jump over here. I'm gonna jump right back over here too. Let's jump over here. So y'all can
is the alarms.
The opening is grabbing headlines for all the wrong reasons. A comedian who offered unfunny, racist, cringeworthy jokes.
Basically telling Puerto Ricans trash the most repulsive racial jokes about Latinos, disgusting and hateful.
So incredibly crude. Frankly, too
Yo, they blew this up for real. Oh man, yo, they really be blowing stuff up on this media. I'm telling you, they blew this all the way up, like, for real. They just blew it way out of proportion. The man was not talking about the people. Need I say it again? But let's just go ahead and keep listening. For those of you in the back that didn't see this or hear this, now you're getting a chance.
Right here.
Extremely vile
So-called jokes.
Extremely vile so-called jokes. She name-checked my comedy album from the 90s. Did I really? I don't know who's AI. Me or that guy. Now, obviously, in retrospect, having a roast comedian come to a political rally a week before election day and roasting a key voting demographic, probably not the best decision by the campaign politically. But to be fair, the guy's really just doing what he does. I mean, here he is at the Tom Brady roast a few months ago.
Yeah, watch this, yo. He roasting everybody. He about to get Kevin Hart too. So, for real, pull y'all panties out y'all booty. Seriously, pull them out.
The great Jeff Ross, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff is so Jewish, he only watches football for the coin toss. Gronk, you look like the Nazi that kept burning himself on the ovens. Kevin is so small that when his ancestors picked cotton, they called it deadlifting.
Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all know, man. Listen. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck right now for my old school babies in the house, okay? For my Boricuas, you know, everybody. If you grew up in the 70s, the 60s, and oh my God, beyond, if you older than that, okay, even if you may be in the 80s, I don't know, but this is really for my old school people right now. You know back in the day, come on y'all, you know back in the days, the stuff our parents, our moms and our aunties and them was listening to, come on, Red Fox, what's this man, Wild Man Steve, oh my God, Pig Meat and Earl, or whatever their name was, Pig Meat. Esther from Sanford and Son, she had a dirty mouth too. Come on, let's not forget about Millie Jackson. Where my old school people at? Stop playing with me. Where you at? Don't forget about Millie Jackson. Y'all know Millie Jackson. Millie Jackson had that mouth. Y'all know she had that mouth, okay? All those old school comedians had some dirty, filthy mouths back then. They used to talk about everything and anything. So for people to now be acting so tender and soft-hearted, it's really just ridiculous, yo. Y'all really gotta grow up and get over that, for real, because it's ridiculous. Y'all know back in the days, man, our parents used to listen to some filthy ass, nasty mouth comedians. So what this man is saying right now, this is some lightweight shit, for real. So y'all need to really just grow up. Seriously, whoever had their feelings hurt over this, grow up. You need to go back and listen to some Wild Man Steve or the real Red Fox, okay?
Yes, of course. Terrible. Yes. There's something wrong with me. I find.
Now, he just made a joke about slavery. That should have offended all black people, okay? Because, you know, for black folks, for melanated folks, we love to hold on to that slavery story, how they've had us all piled up, millions of us on these little rickety boats, okay, and brought us miles and miles away from Africa to the Americas. Everybody should have been offended, okay, even Kevin, okay, but see, this is what I'm talking about. So let me jump back over here because I don't want to go too far, too deep.
And just
I
the
don't
other
need
day,
these people talking about, oh, we're playing too
Puerto
much.
Rico, floating on garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm from, in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage.
Yo, pause. Let me comment one more time. He talking about the good state of Delaware. Now, you from Delaware. He love to put that out. Everybody know that, okay? But I live in Delaware now, too, as I told you guys many, many times before, by way of Brooklyn, New York. This man has been known to be just blocks away from where I live. This is a true story, okay? I'm not fabricating. Ain't no pseudo, no lies going on here. He is known for being just blocks away from where I live, okay? All through the summer of what the first year that he got in the seat. All through that summer, he was right down there. It's called the riverfront, okay? He was right down there, okay? It's like a nice little shopping area. They got some outlets down there, some restaurants, etc. And it's pretty much predominantly in the business area of Delaware. Okay, where I'm at. But anyway, not one time did this man step foot, excuse me, in the hood. Not one time. Okay, and I'm going to tell y'all a true story right now real quick. Alright, because I ain't going to make this video too long. But true story, back in the day when Kennedy was running. Kennedy, you know what I mean? May rest in power. But when Kennedy was running, no lie. This is validated. Anybody can go look this up. Kennedy came down to Brooklyn, New York. Nostrand Ave, right off of Atlantic. I don't even think I was born yet. Nope, I wasn't even born. Heck no, I wasn't born yet. As a matter of fact, my mama was a baby. Because I got this story from my mama and my granddad. Rest in peace, grandpops. Anyway, make a long story short, the man came to the hood. The fish and chips used to be on Fulton and Atlantic. It was the hottest spot over there, fish and chip spot. They out of business now, but he came down to the hood shaking hands with the brothers and the sisters, getting down with the people, talking to the people, finding out what the people need, what the people want. This man has never done that, but he loves to get up here talking about, oh, I'm from Delaware. Okay, sitting up on the Breakfast Club talking about if black people don't vote for him, we ain't black. Come on, man, miss me with that. You know, really, it don't make no sense. Like, you right there, you couldn't even step 1 foot down here just to say, hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for your vote. Thanks for your support. Nothing.
I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is unconscionable.
Unconscionable. Oh, he called it unconscionable. Unconscionable. But you know what? That's all right. He called us unconscionable. He called us, well, us. When I say us, I'm referring to the people that, you know, are Trump supporters. So don't nobody take that out of context and say, oh, she must be getting ready to vote for Trump. Listen, first of all, who I'm voting for, you'll never hear me speak about that, okay? Whether I'm voting, I won't go into that either. I'll just say this. I'm not down with none of this. None of it, okay? Because even though I do like Trump's stance, and I love the fact that this man is so real. He says what's on his mind. Let me explain something to you. And my real people can agree with me on this. Let me know where you coming from. I'll appreciate that better. If you don't like me, let me know that. Don't hide behind a sheet. Don't hide behind some words, some papers, some files, some documentation. You know what I'm saying? A courtroom. No, let me know. Donald Trump, he speaks from within. He don't read from cue cards. You can tell he not reading from no cue card when he get up there. That's why a lot of times, some of the things that he may say, you be like, all right, Donald, Come on, man. Come on, D, man. Come on. What you talking about now? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? But, for real. So, that's one of the things that I do appreciate about the man. You know what I mean? But you know what? Yeah, Joe said all that, but your boy clapped back. He clapped back. You know, he clapped back. And as far as that Puerto Rico thing is concerned, they seem to love my boy over there in Puerto Rico. Well, you know, my boy, you know, it's just colloquialism, okay? But they seem to love him over there in Puerto Rico.
President. And we have some unfinished business to do with respect to Puerto Rico. And if there's a leader that can get us to a final resolution, that is you. That is you. So the people of Puerto Rico trust you and we have high hopes. As many Americans, we need this man back in the White House. We need this man to be our commander-in-chief. He will make us feel safe. And
look at that. Do that sound like a people that do that look like a people that are offended? Do that look like a people that do not like this man? And look, they even gave him a parade. Look at this. They turned up for Trump. Let me say something real quick, right? Because I don't want to make nobody feel like I'm not trying to sway nobody no which way. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, to vote, don't vote, any of that. That is your choice and your right alone. No one should interfere with that, okay? But listen to me. This man is making some pretty bold claims and statements about things that he wants to do, okay? And I, for one, would find it very hard to believe that he would, let's just say he does win. Let's just say he do. I, for one, find it very hard to believe that he would get all the way up in there and renege on all these things we watching him saying, knowing how fed up and frustrated the American people are at this day point in time. If he were to do something like that, do you know what would transpire from that? Come on. I just don't see him doing that. I don't see him doing that. Because number one, he's a businessman. He's about business. If the money ain't right, if the dollar bill ain't right, how he getting paid? How he making his bread? You feel what I'm saying? He need things to be right so he can keep doing what he doing. So his money can keep being right. And he the only one. Let's not forget about when he sat in the courtroom, and that video is floating around right here on YouTube. Let's not forget about how he said when he was going through the thing with his casinos out there in Atlantic City. Remember, he sat there and he said, "These people don't look like no Native Americans to me." Meaning he knows who the indigenous people, autochthonous people are of who the autochthonous indigenous people are of North America. Okay? That's basically what he was trying to get to. So he just don't seem like the kind of man to me that's going to get up there and renege on everything he's saying. He really wants this thing clean. He really wants this swamp drained. He really does. Okay? He really does not like a lot of the things, the corruption that is going on. Okay? And he speaks about it and has been. Okay? And let's not forget he's not new to this. But, you know, like I said, I'm just saying. I'm not here to sway nobody either way or the other. That's just my opinion. Okay? So let's just keep it moving. What else we got over here? Let me go move through this. Oh, check this out. Yeah, see, this is what we need to do. We need to be done with all of this, man. All of this, look. Rip it up. Rip them up. Rip them up. They got to go. We need to be done with all of it. And that's just the real talk. That's the real talk, because Those words of that Declaration of Independence, that preamble, and that part that says that at any time, should this system fail us, the people. But you see, in my humble opinion, I believe that all those documents and all those words died with the Republic. That's why they don't live up to it. They don't live up to it. They ain't trying to live up to it. See what I'm saying? Because all those words died. You know, a lot of things need to change. I ain't just talking about AI and all these other things. That's all fine. That's all beautiful on a technological level. Okay? But I'm talking about the blood of this land. The people. Okay? There was a time when we was living together. It might not have been all harmonious, but it shows and it proves that it can be done. See what I'm saying? And that's just the one thing I want people to keep in mind, and don't forget that. It can be done. But yo, your boy, he really came back with this one, with the dump truck. Oh my God, he killed it with the dump truck. He killed it with the dump truck.
You have.
And then he calls him incompetent.
Remember Hillary, she said deplorable. And then she said irredeemable, right? But she said deplorable, that didn't work out. Garbage, I think, is worse, right?
But yo, the dump truck.
But remember this, Kamala and Crooked Joe head up the worst administration in the history of our country by far. He's the worst president in the history of the USA, and she is by far the worst vice president in the history of the USA. Remember. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
He clapped back with this garbage truck, though. He pulled up in a garbage truck with their name on the side of it. Now, that's the real clap back. But what's going on in the news right now, the current news for today? So what's happening over here? Let's jump over here real quick. Check it out. What kind of effect is Kamala having on the sisters, on women? Okay, because it's the women, it's my sisters. As a woman myself, I need to say this. We have got to stop leading with our emotions. Stop leading with our emotions. That goes for just about everybody. Okay? Stop leading with your emotions. I've been saying this for years. This ain't nothing new. You go back to my videos. A lot of the things that I've been up here talking about, people are just now starting to talk about. But I've been talking about these topics and issues from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Okay? But yeah, we got to stop leading with our emotions, man, because she working on them. She working on the sisters, because the sisters are getting all emotional, like, oh, I just want to see a sister. I just want to see a woman in office. That's all I really want. Yeah, but what kind of woman do you want in office? You want a strong woman in office, huh? You want the kind of woman in office that your big mama was. My big mama had 13 babies, okay? You want one of those kind of women in office, somebody strong. Somebody that, if Pop fall, she know how to go out there and pick up the pieces. Okay? Not sitting up here, giggling all the time, saying stupid stuff, giving rallies and whatnot, people in the audience chanting for her, and then she turns around and does something like, now, chant your name. Stuff, just little things. We need somebody, if we're going, yes, I want to see a woman in there too. And again, I'm not trying to sway nobody. I want to see a woman in there too. But I want to see a woman in there that's strong. And I want to see a woman in there that is really going to truly stand for what is right. For the women, for the men as well, because we can't do this one without the other. Okay? It's the yin and the yang. Alright? So, yeah. But that's why I'm saying, women, we gotta stop. Don't lead with your emotions. That's gonna mess you up in the end, I'm telling you. I've been telling us that. I've been saying that. That's going to mess you up in the end.
Black women played a crucial role in many presidential elections, and this one is certainly no different. According to a CBS News poll, more than 9 in 10 black women described as likely voters are expected to support Vice President Kamala Harris, and this could make a big difference in some states. For example, back in 2020, black women played a crucial role in many presidential elections, and this one is certainly no different. According to a CBS News poll, more than 9 in 10 black women described as likely voters are expected to support Vice President Kamala Harris, and this.
Ooh, that's high. Y'all hear that? 9 in 10 voters. That means for the exception of one is not going to vote for Kamala. That means according to their numbers, according to their statistics, black women are pretty much all on the Kamala campaign wagon. Now, again, that is your choice. That is your choice. All I'm saying, and I'm saying this again, and then I'm not going to say it no more, because I ain't trying to get straight, and I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm trying to sway nobody to go either way. I'm just pointing out some facts here, that's all. And I believe I am well within my right to do that. So, I'm saying, 9 and 10, yeah, that's like, wow, really? Y'all got that much faith? That much faith when not that long ago, before they had to tell Sleepy to sit down, okay? Because what was it? Was it his wife, his family that said, yo, it's time, Pop, it's time. Because what he 81, 80-something, Pop. It's time to sit down, Pop. Yeah, when he grabbed that woman, mistaking her for his wife or something like that, after that despicable debate between him and Trump. Y'all remember that. I know y'all remember that despicable display, right? That was despicable, man. And because he was just a that's all, folks. Could barely get a word out. And so, after that incident with the mistaken identity, and his family had to be like, Pop, come on, it's time to sit down, baby. You got to come on and sit down. Come on, get in your rocking chair and sit on down. Nobody was talking about Kamala running for president, and then they just whisked her on in there, and now they seem like they just push her on along, trying to hurry up and get her ready, but she's really, really being ill-prepared. She's not prepared, in my opinion. Again, I'm saying, in my opinion, she's not prepared. You cannot just whisk somebody into presidency. But I see that is what's happening. Okay? So, 9 and 10, yeah, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. That means that the sisters are really, really being, taken in by her charismatic, I guess, her charisma. I don't know.
We're doing really well, and to be leading in early voting is unprecedented. So that's really great. It's an honor.
Yeah, let me play that back, because see, that started at the end. But yeah, check this out.
Voter turnout rates for women have been higher than for men in every U.S. presidential election.
My bad. See, this is why I be trying to have my stuff already ready. I be having my stuff already ready. But then they tried to strike me and all that. So I couldn't play it. But yeah, Trump, I just, to me, in my opinion, I don't really see him as, making all these bold statements that he's going to come in here and drain the swamp and do all these things. And, put things back in order again. Give him the power back to the people. I don't think he's going to get up in there and not do what he say he's going to do. Because when he was in there before, y'all remember he was in there before, he literally was trying to do that. But, again, a lot of people were all in their feelings, all in their emotions. Oh, I can't stand the orange man. Oh, I don't like the orange man. I can't wait to get the orange man out of here. We gotta get him out of here. He's a bad, bad man. He's a racist man. And you had no real validation of any of that. I just had a mini argument with a friend of mine outside earlier. me and some neighbors outside, you know, discussing this topic, because this is what's relevant right now. Of course, with the election being just a few days away, this is on the tongues and the mouths of everybody, right? Don't matter what your nationality is. But yeah, we outside discussing, and she went off and started screaming and shouting and got all in her emotions. All in her emotions. He's a racist! And, oh my, yo. We were all like, what's wrong? When did you hear him say that? Tell me when. Tell me when. When you really heard him come right out of his mouth, his own mouth, and say, I hate black people, because that's what she did. That's what her argument was, is that he doesn't like black people. I'm not riding on no Trump bandwagon, but I had to stand there and be honest. Well, when did you actually hear him say those words? Those words, because hate is a very strong word. When did you hear him say that? But I did hear this man, Sleepy, call us roaches. Everybody heard that. That video's still floating around. I ain't seen not one video of this man calling us anything derogatory. See what I'm saying? He just real. He just real. You know, yeah, a lot of times he out of pocket. A lot of the things he say, you know, can be defensive, can be offensive rather, excuse me, you know, and whatever have you. But at the end of the day, like I'm trying to say, who is not saying, I mean, listen, the things this man has said don't even compare to some of the things that have been said live on TV, in the public, or written about in the media, in the tabloids. I mean, let's go back. Y'all want to go back? Let's go back. Let's go back to what, the 60s, where, who is it? Your boy Wallace. Segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. Huh? Don't forget about LBJ, huh? Who couldn't stop saying nigger, nigger this, nigger that. Every other word came out that man's mouth was a nigger. His own chauffeur testified to that. Had to tell him, look, man, you know, can you call me by my name at least once? Okay, and that's in writing. We got the receipts on that. He told him to be happy I'm calling you at all, boy. So, I mean, really, what are y'all really getting in y'all feelings about? For real, I need y'all to really do some homework and then ask yourself, what am I so upset about? What am I so mad about? He didn't really do nothing to me. Yeah, he touched the boobie. Yeah, he said we don't need no more, what was it, the Lebanese people, the African people, we didn't need no more of them over here. Yeah, he took those Mexican people babies away from them. Yeah, he wanted to build the wall. Now y'all crying for that wall. Because under Sleepy and her administration, they been coming in like, they been flying in like mosquitoes. Okay? And just like mosquitoes been causing a whole lot of pain and stinging, got everybody scratching. So, for real, got everybody scratching, looking for the alcohol, looking for the skin so soft, looking for the off. God damn, I got the ouch, man, this thing bite me one more time. Whoo, I'm done. I'm getting out of here. All right, but again, listen, this is not me trying to sway nobody. Y'all go and vote your own way. But do your homework is all I'm trying to say. Do your homework. The decision that you make, we make, in a few days is going to reflect the next several years, few years of our lives. So do your homework is all I'm trying to say. And you know, may the force be with you. Until next time, remember, sky's not the limit. If you can see it, you can think it, then you can achieve it. And there it is. Thank you all for being with me. Until next time. Love y'all. Peace.